Let's get started and create some valuable high school curriculum projects. Our first project meets the writing standards for grades 9 to 10. The standards read, use technology, including the internet, to produce, publish, and update individual or shared writing projects, taking advantage of technology's capacity to link to other information and to display information flexibly and dynamically. This page from a 9th grade student's poetry portfolio is an excellent example of how adding graphics to the page spotlights the poem, enhancing the final produced work. Let's look at a larger image. Notice how simple the graphics are on the page, but how effective they are. The student created them all in Graphics Toolbox, then copied and pasted the entire lavender page into Word, created a text box over the top, and positioned the words strategically. Look at the word broken. You cannot create word art like that in another program. Yet the broken title is key for setting the tone of the poem. Let me show you how it was created, and then how the page was pasted into work to complete the 15-page poetry portfolio. Let's toggle to Graphic Toolbox. Now here we have the background of the page with everything except the title. So the images on the top and the left bottom corners were created using drawing tools and text. The broken line dividing the page is from our library of fancy lines. Within our library here, we have pages of different types of lines that can be used as borders and frames to be able to enhance our work. Now, to create the effective word art, we started with the text button, chose the font. In this case, it was just Times New Roman. We can choose whether we want it to be bold or regular, and we're going to leave it as bold. And for the size, we're using larger font sizes than we would if we were in Word. So we're going to use 80. I'm going to start with black. I'm going to click in here, and we're going to usually do our typing outside the page and then move it in. So I'm going to type here, broken. Now, to create the shadow behind it the way she originally did, I'm going to copy this, which I'm framing first so I can make a copy of it. I'm framing it and then clicking the copy button to make a copy. And I want to change the color of the broken. I want to put a shadow behind it. So I'm going to click on change color, and it's asking me from what to what. I'm going to say from black to this same turquoise color. Then I'm going to click on last frame, frame the broken again. Now I'm going to move it with the transparency on so I don't see the white, and I'm actually going to lay the black over the top of the turquoise, and eventually what I'm going to be doing is swapping them and making that black white. But I can't see white on white, so I'm doing it black for now, and then I'll switch it. I'm going to frame out now just the word, just the syllable ken, just the K-E-N. I can go in there and make sure I've done it very carefully. I'm going to move it away. Then I'm going to hit rotate. I'm going to click and rotate it to the angle that I want. Place it down. Then I'm going to frame this out. And I'm going to move it onto the page as my title and center it. I can actually check the marks, and I can set up guidelines to center it. In this case, I'm just going to eyeball it with the crosshairs. I'm going to change color from black to white. So I have the nice title. Now I'm going to frame the entire page. Carefully, I'm zooming in. I'm using the roller ball to zoom in. Move up, frame the page, and I'm going to copy it to the clipboard. I'm going to toggle to the Word document that's ready to go. I have my page empty here. I'm going to right-click in the page, and I'm going to click Paste, which brings the page right in. Now I also have the poem ready. Here it's been typed already in a text box, but it could be a text box that's laid right up on top. But I'm going to copy this now go back to our poetry poem, right click and click paste and place it down on top. I can move it around so that I like how the words are positioned. And then again, I want to change these to white. So that it makes that very effective. Now this entire finished portfolio is 15 pages long, but it's a 15-page Word document. But if you take a look here, what you'll see is that she created the artwork in Graphic Toolbox, cut and pasted it in, bringing in the words on top of it to be able to create a portfolio that truly reflects how she thinks. Much more effective than just the words would be, or just by just sticking any kind of internet images or photographs that someone might find in it. That's very customized exactly to what she's thinking. I hope I've been able to show you a meaningful representation of how valuable Graphics Toolbox is in the high school classroom, how it will help you to meet core curriculum standards, and how vital this technology is for preparing your students to be competitive in this highly visual world. I hope that you also see that the possibilities are endless on how Graphics Toolbox can be implemented across all subjects with all ages and all learning levels. You can see more projects and learn more on our website at www.greatsoftwaretools.com. As passionate as we are to help schools integrate this valuable technology into their classrooms, we are equally dedicated to helping people learn to use Graphics Toolbox. A perfect way to get started is with our Getting Started with Graphics Toolbox tutorial videos. They take you step by step through 4 popular projects. They run about 45 to 60 minutes long, but are set up in chapters so you can stop and start as needed. We suggest that you have the video and Graphics Toolbox open at the same time. Watch part of the video, pause it, toggle to Graphic Toolbox, try out the technique, then go back to the video and watch more. People have found these to be a great way to learn the program. We've also begun creating downloadable project kits that teachers and students can buy that provide them with the files, templates, and complete instructions for creating valuable curriculum projects. They're a great way to learn Graphics Toolbox while creating projects that meet core curriculum standards. Thank you for attending our webinar, and we hope to have the opportunity to talk with you personally about helping your school integrate Graphic Toolbox into your curriculum. Call or email us for further information and pricing. Thank you.